Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? My mic was wrong. It was the wrong input. That was weird. Hey Anxious Hero, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, since last stream, some stuff happened, and I ended up actually playing a little bit off stream. And I'm sorry, but I kind of thought I was done streaming this game until a friend of mine gave me a little pep talk. I kind of thought I was done streaming, but I ended up playing a little bit off stream. Not very much, but we did progress the story a bit. So what happened is we slept at the little inn we found, and basically Len got kidnapped, and we beat up a kid who had multiple souls in her body or something, and we got Len back, and that's all we did. Or that's all I did off stream. And I'm very sorry for doing it, but I've kind of, I've been battling with some stuff, and I kind of had some confidence issues with streaming. But we're back to streaming, and we're gonna try it out again. This is a girl. She has like multiple souls in her, and she's a magic user. Hey ETG, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. I'm doing great today. I'm doing great. It's a little warm. It's very warm actually. But I'm making it through, you know. I also did some mini bosses. So we have some more weapons, like the Sashlik and the Bidenhander. So warm, right, Crafton? But yeah, thanks, Anxious Hero. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, there's a doggy. You can pet the doggy. I think what we're about to do is... Oh, stuff down here. Hold on. Did we go down here before? Did we do this? I think we might have done this. Oh, yep, I did. Okay. Oh, and that takes us to here. Right. I see. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Again, I'm sorry that I did some stuff on my own. I need to win. Alpha and starts healing everyone. Forgot about that. What'd you end up getting done? I just talked about it a bit, but basically, Len got kidnapped at the inn we were sleeping at, and there was a little mini boss. Well, I say mini boss, it was a boss. With the girl who was at the inn, who turned out to be a magic user, and we fought her, and now the guy who's running the inn is probably being arrested. Villagers said that they were going to deal with him. So let's head back to the inn. There's like, I can show off the little dungeon that's there. So if we come back to the inn here, where we ended off last time, we actually went behind here, as we saw the innkeeper go in. And there was like an underground prison. With a bunch of cells and like it turned out that the flowers he was making... Oh, those are enemies. I don't want to fight those. It turned out that the flowers he was making were... They had human souls in them. And that's why they were screaming like that. Normally the flowers do scream, but his were screaming weirdly. And turns out that it's because they were infused with human life. These ones. So all these roses are human souls. Yeah. Yeah, fun. Let's see. I have a new fun combo with, Len, not Len, Rob and, Sienna. Basically, Sienna has a move that does extra damage to paralyzed foes. This one. And Rob has an ability that can paralyze foes. So... I keep Rob in the party now. Because that's like a really cool combo. I love combos like that. Let's do a wind jump. All. Oh boy, we're in overheat. It's just Yoko Kiri because finish them both off. Yak grass fiber. Okay. First time watching you live. Meaning to watch your VOD soon, and I just want to say that you're doing great, and I hope you'll be able to stream with more confidence and at your own pace. Thank you so much, Anxious Hero. Yeah, for sure. I wanna keep it at my own pace, and like, I'm very glad that you say that because I'm very anxious about my streams. And I'm glad that you think I'm doing great. I'm very glad. Thank you so much. I'm gonna picking up people from the you-know-where, but your stream's gonna be on my audio system in the car. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, your car's so cool. You can just do that. Alright, so we're gonna go towards the city. But, oh, what are you? Got a perch. Ooh, you hit hard. You're weak to earth. Yikes, okay. I can steal from you. Oh, you're called Vin? It's kind of funny. You all. It's kind of funny because I have a friend called Vin who actually did my, my channel art. Oh, they're strong to wind. Of course, I use wind. Fire. Ouch. Put those. Looks like there's a treasure over here. A little treasure. Oh, got a chest there. Maybe it's up there? Oh, that bridge is out. Okay. Okay. But yeah, Griffin, I hope you guys have fun. I hope you have a lot of fun. Wish wish I was there, kind of thing, you know? But oh dear, what are you? I don't like that. Okay, I guess I'll fight you. Oh dear. Let's do a defensive buff. Game's music is really good. I'm really enjoying the music in this game. To water. Water thrust. Okay. Yeesh. Okay, looks like there's something up here. Pointing to treasure. Somewhere. I don't know where the other one is. How'd you actually make it through Kotora on your own, Sienna? Avoiding danger is my talent. Doesn't seem to have quite worked out so far. Call it a run of bad luck. Granted, in Kotora, a Lisvan with magical abilities helped me. A Lisvan who knows magic. 1,000 art? Really? Just straight up 1,000. Huh. Oh, found buried treasure. Attack up. Cool. There's gotta be something behind these guys, right? Let's see. March. Back Alpha. Animation was so cool. Yeah, I love the ult animations. Our healer's dead, but I think we can beat them anyway. I'm not gonna spend an item on rezzing. Okay, there we go. There was more to the left there, but let's go up for now. Let's see. Okay. There's gotta be like a secret treasure here or something, right? Is there just like a circle here? Randa Bolero. One less TP, but more defense and mind and HP. Yeah. Equip that. Okay. Let's see. Money. Always nice. I'm gonna make sure I explore everything. Because I missed a lot of stuff before in the other area. I got a fast travel thing, so that's cool. Let's go this way. Never mind. Never mind. Let's not go that way. That was the dragon, chat. That was just a whole dragon. Don't think I quite can take on a whole dragon. I don't know. Maybe I could. Where do we want to go? Over here. I want to see what was that other way. And then we can just teleport back to the city if we need to. Dragon jump scare for real. Dragon Quest has taught me to fear dragons. When you see a dragon in Dragon Quest, you book it. Oh gee, that's two of them. Oh gee. Load autosave. Okay, we're still right here. Oh my goodness. It all happened so fast. Oh, okay. Now we know. Don't go that way. Tormund. This is your hometown, Tormund. Yes, the main capital of Terran, where the rain never ends. Well, it actually ends sometimes, but the days are few and far between. The city's so gloomy, makes you want to go to a bar and get a drink. Or have a hot bath. Hey, come with me, fast. Miss Raddick's about to give a speech in front of the palace. I bet it's about the rumors. A speech? Let us go there as well. Okay. Do you think the rumors are true? Apparently an airship returned from Farnsport with an injured general. Heard something about an assassination. Think Ascania planned to betray the treaty? I'm waiting for almost an hour now. Shouldn't we just head straight into the palace? Now that you've said that, here they come. Look at how many people came despite the weather. Can't wait to see their faces when they hear the terrible news. You guys should go down to get a better look. Keep your emotions at bay, Lady Elena. Remember your position. Yeah, ha ha ha, strict as always, my dear General Guston. Same goes for you. The people might get the wrong idea seeing you laughing in the face of such terrible news. Alright, General Killjoy. Besides, I think most of them have already heard the rumors. They truly spread fast. You finish your small talk? Oh, my prince. Then let me have a word now. You have a grimoire. Citizens of Tormund, I come before you with important news. News that weighs heavily upon my heart. I ask you, for how many years have we watched our families and friends being murdered? How many generations have our homeland been plundered and ravaged? While our enemies were being fed by foreigners, we had to endure hunger and suffering. You may share Valandis and Iscania with Gravos. Oh, with Iscania and Gravos. But it is not the same blood that flows through our veins. A year ago, the tide turned. We conquered Wernshire and defeated Gravos. Because we all worked together. Because we did not give up. But Gravos, in its devious ways, did not endure this, and not only killed hundreds of Terran soldiers in the explosion, but also sacrificed its own people. Is this what passes as honor in Valandis? Scania's idea of ethics and morals is no less devious, which is why the decision to sign a peace treaty 1 year ago was difficult for me. But I did not want any more of our soldiers to die. I did not want our citizens to starve any longer. To this day, I am firmly convinced that it was the right decision. But today, word from Farnsport has reached us. Our Chancellor and soldiers have been murdered. During the peace ceremony, troops from Escania executed Chancellor Edgar and some of our brave soldiers. Only General Matthew could escape and bring us the word. So the rumors are true after all. Can we accept this? No. I have no choice but to take up arms again. The war that I wanted to avoid at all costs will continue. For this, I need your support, people of Terran. I can promise you one thing, though. You will not experience famine or misery anymore, because this war will be ended quickly. With the annexation of Wernshire, we acquired the weapon that devastated the area a year ago. You hear correctly. The most powerful weapon in the world is now in our possession. Behold, the Grand Grimoire. This is the weapon that can destroy an entire city? Terrifying, but it looks so harmless. It belongs to us and nobody will mess with us anymore. There it is, Killian. That's the same stone. Yes, this is the Grand Grimoire that destroyed Wernshire. Contrary to the prince's words, it was not used by Gravos back then. It had always been in Terran's possession. What? How did you know that? Why didn't you tell me you knew about the stone? I knew about it, but I don't have any more information than you do. Sorry, Glenn. With this weapon, we can destroy the entire armada with one blow and bring this war to an early end. Rest assured, people of Terran, this war will end soon, and we will be the victors. Why does the prince show the grimoire in public? Making the people feel assured. The rumors will probably intimidate the enemies. Let's hurry to the palace. I must speak with him. Matthew is a terrible liar. Sir Victor, about the grimoire. Sorry, I didn't mention it earlier. Grand Grimoire is one of the reasons I'm in Valandis. I'll make it up to you. There's someone I'd like you to meet. First, let's escort the princess safely to the palace. Yeah, peace treaties don't go well in these games. Dear sister, thanks be to fate you are well. Words can't describe how relieved I am. At last, all these sleepless nights are over. Please tell me, where have you been? I'm sorry, Frederick. It was not my intention to cause you grief. I should be angry, but now that you're back with me, I just can't. Your companions have my deepest gratitude. If it were any other day, I would have arranged a big banquet for your return, but with the war ahead, we must set an example to the citizens. Do not worry. I've had enough of banquets anyway. Frederick, I have an important matter to discuss with you. I was present at the banquet in Farnsport and saw what happened there. It was not the soldiers from Escania who attacked our men, it was a wild demon. You're not telling us anything new. What do you mean? Sir Matthew told us about it. His report of the evening was very detailed. Little Matthew, why don't you tell it yourself? Matthew. Very well. As the princess explained, there was an attack on the banquet by a demon, but even the strongest beast had no chance in the presence of the best knights of Valandis. The monster was quickly put down, but the real monster appeared only afterwards. Escania showed its true colors. Chancellor Sigurd had our men and Chancellor Edgar assassinated in the chaos of the attack. Our men were killed by the swords of Escania. I'm sure they would have blamed the demon, but I was able to escape and carry on the truth to you, my prince. This is a lie. How can you be sure that I'm lying? With all the confusion that was going on there. Hold your tongue, wretched traitor. Do not trust him. Saw it with my own eyes. You gave the robbers the order to kill Lady Penella. That is not the end of it, Lord Brother. After the banquet, I hurried home through Cortara. You know who stood in my way? This man, who even tried to kill me. With all due respect, that is not true. Why do you say that? First you claimed that I'm lying about the banquet, and now you're trying to slander me? Prince, please do not listen to her. She seems confused. You've been away for a long time, Celestia. Let us talk later. Especially go to your room now and freshen up. Your companions, I will provide the best rooms in town and reward them generously tomorrow. Frederick, this is not the right time for you to take care of my well-being. This war is based on a lie. I see your point, and I promise you will talk more about it tonight. But now, please get some rest. Please do not ask me to do this again, Prince. It breaks my heart to lie to the princess. It would break hers if she knew that her brother is very well aware that Sir Matthew took care of the Chancellor. Your truth is more useful to us than my sister's. You performed your role surprisingly well, General Matthew. Thank you, my prince. I think my sister is the real liar. Not for the fact she is the most honest person in Valandis. I agree. Matthew, step forward. Prince? Move your armor. My armor? Are my words unclear? I don't understand. She said, my sister is the most honest person in Valandis. When my sister claims that a demon invaded the banquet, it is exactly what happened, right? Yes, as we already know. My sister tells of a group of dwarves that are singing an ode to the moon on top of this tower, and there is a group of dwarves standing on top of this very tower and are giving away the most beautiful ode to the moon. Prince? And when my sister claims you tried to kill her, you actually did try. Wait, please, she just said that to discredit my statements. So my sister is a liar after all? No, I mean, in this case, Prince. Luck seems to be on your side today, General. Normally I'd have them slit your throat. Since your statement is the foundation for this war, people would be skeptical if I had to explain that you were executed after your return. I'm sorry, please, I meant no harm to Terran. But the people will certainly not be skeptical when I tell them that General Matthew came back from this bloody banquet with only one arm and one eye. No. Ah. Sir Victor said he would bring someone who can tell me more about the grimoire. But it's been an hour already. Sienna and Killian went into the city. Rob and Len stayed at the castle. Too nervous to wait here. Maybe I should take a look around the city as well. Yeah, their brother is in on it. It's crazy. Hello. Nothing better than sitting here reading a book, drinking a cup of hot tea, while the rain falls against the window. True. Kitty cat. Ooh, sacred water. Let's go. Arc. Shot of onion liquor. Good onions with less sugar. The onion liquor is a hit in Terran. Say Skyans like to party, but when it comes to drinking, nobody can beat us. Yeah, you're drinking onions? The sacred water, you can offer it to a certain shrine if you find one, and it'll give you a class emblem, which basically gives you like a multi-class. So you can have like extra abilities on a character. Constant rainfall in the dark atmosphere takes its toll on our spirits. We and Torment are considered to be particularly melancholic. Yeah, it's really nice. Glad to have it. I don't know how many we have. I think we have 2 or 3 right now. Fresh air will do you good, father. Now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I'm a princess, not a nun. Said I had to look beyond the walls. to see what we've been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only cared for this war. You portray me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. We shouldn't talk like this in front of Father. Go and see for yourself what lies over the walls, what people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know that I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you. That you've seen the demon. You certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again. No, I was telling the truth. Can you accept the lie? I accept what Terra needs most. It'll be over quickly. Yes, it will. They give him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. You can't show it, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. Father. His hands are so rough. His hands? I remember them, tall yet gentle, loving hands that lifted me up to the sky as a little girl. They're so rough now. The hands of a knight swinging a sword. They probably have always been. His hands held the sword more often than his daughter, after all. Okay. State your business. If you have none, then leave me alone. I'm busy, as you can probably see. Okay. Merchant has tried to travel from Warnshire to Torment by foot. But don't they have to go through the flower fields of Perpetual? Oh, when he arrived, poison, blind, mutant, half. Oh dear. One should always carry enough remedies. Okay. And just yeeted in the sky during the cutscene? Did it? Oh, Charm of the Learner. 2 times additional SP. Oh. Might be nice. Magician spells? Oh, goodness. Raises mind by 10. Weren't any rain in the cutscene? Maybe they were inside the castle. I think they were inside the castle. It was like an inside garden, I think. Where am I supposed to go? Where we came from. The music in this area is really pretty. Oh, the Adventurers Guild. Letter from the Adventurers Guild in Farmsport. Let me see. Wonderful, so you are our newest recruits. Congratulations. It's been difficult to pass Guitar in these dire times. Don't worry, you can count on us from now on. If you're playing the services first, you can use our shop, unique items. You can get useful hints on certain unique monsters. We'll pay you for how many unique monsters you've defeated. Takes me to get your rewards. You attack the act. Nice job. Thing is no more. Ooh. Look at all this stuff. You can get rare materials. Yeah. It's very relaxing. Sick. Kind of reminds me of Hollow Knight for some reason. City of Tears. Oh, there you go. Due to the heavy rain, the people of Torment decided to build an entire city underground. That's where they were. So many shops. Oh, weapons. A coppice? Need it flooded more underground? Maybe better build up? Well, if they have good drainage, you know? We'll come back to that later. Sturdy armor. Shielded mail. We'll definitely come back here when we have our whole party. Man, I sure could go for a burger. Is this guy me? I love burgers. Can't pet the dog. Too far away. No? Pet that dog. Oh, and I can pet that dog. Fantasy World Burger sounds good. Yeah. I mean, we did barge into her home, to be fair. Where are we supposed to go? Maybe we go to the castle? I don't know. I feel like we explored everything. Oh, hey Killian. What are you doing there? Oh, the rain stopped. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's you, Clan. Did Sir Victor return? Not yet. What are you doing here? Sitting in the scenery while the rain has stopped. Oh, the rain has stopped. Okay. It was raining before. I can't believe it. The Grand Grimoire is right under our noses. And? What do you mean, and? That's the reason we're here. I want to know more about it. Who had placed it in Warrenshire back then, and above all, why? What then? Sorry, what do you mean? What do you plan to do with this knowledge? What's this about? You don't know, do you? I know what you want. You want the stone for yourself. You want to change this world. Having such a weapon would be helpful. Even though you know what it's capable of? Do you find it despicable? Grimoire kills people. The sword here does the same, and yet we wield it every day for our cause. You can wield a sword and choose your targets. The Grimoire obliterates everything. Don't get me wrong, every human life is precious to me. But just look back. We are walking on a mountain built of corpses. The blood of many is on our hands. Blood of people who were ready to die for their cause. We do not kill the innocent. If possible, I would not want to use the Grimoire. It's more useful as a scare tactic than as a weapon anyway. Enemies will throw their weapons at the mere sound of the name. Remember how enemies feared the band of the Iron Bull? Do you know the reason why I want to change this world? No. I come from a merchant family. We were quite wealthy. Since dealing with money is frowned upon where I came from, we were not very influential. We had a big house, servants always clean clothes, and enough food. But all this did not protect us from the world outside. My younger sister went out riding one day and the horse went wild. It raced through half the city until it finally stumbled in the harbor district, fell to the ground and broke its leg. My sister sought help in the area and that even in broad daylight was visited only by scoundrels. Weak and completely on her own, she could not defend herself when they came for her. Dozens of men threw themselves on her, one after the other. Killian. Our butler found her in the gutter hours later. She had fallen into a coma. I was so angry that I rode into harbor that same evening to look for the culprits. But who was I supposed to find? Half the neighborhood had taken advantage of her. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the Grimoire is like a bomb, basically. It's a big bomb. It's like a nuke. Haven't seen her for years. But from letters my parents sent me, I know she's still sleeping. Then, I was a very liberal person whose greatest role model was Alfred of the Band of the White Dragon. A man who achieved fame with his mercenaries and at one point was powerful as the armies of the greatest kingdoms. Since he came from the common folk, he tried to abolish the royal houses and establish democracy. I wanted to be like him, and after the incident with my sister, even more so. I could have felt anger for the common rabble, but I did not. I did not want to fight the lower class, but rather the causes that made them this way. I set myself the goal that if my sister ever woke up from her coma, she would look into a new world. A better world that I created with my own hands. For that, I must make use of different means. Like the Grand Grimoire. Like the Grand Grimoire. First thing your sister will see when she wakes up is not the beautiful world you have created, but the monster her brother has become. Don't worry. We'll never get that stone anyway. These are just empty words, Glenn. Sit at the castle. Okay. Jeez. That was intense. I'll do a save real quick as well. I'm grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Shreddick hasn't been himself after he vanished. Now that the princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the place in good shape. Huh. Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think because you've returned I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. They'll make up for all the work you missed, do you understand? Answer me. What kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. You're at court, by order of His Majesty the King. You have no more rights than a common servant. Yes, I'm sorry. What are you staring at? Be gone. Watch your tongue. He's the princess's guest. Apologize. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Where is the right way? Round and round we go. Many rooms to explore? Yeah, but you can only get into them if they have a green arrow. Ooh. Partisan. Okay. Who goes? Ah. What are you doing here? Throughout the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you. And see how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. I had no idea you were so interested in art. And so talented, too. It's nothing but pointless pastime. They'll show the same motif. A huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go. That you have to go to? Might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is, though. I see it in memories that are not mine. Try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo, then. My echo? Remember how Dimebird explained to us that after death, the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me sometimes the soul doesn't completely dissolve. Its remnants flow into a new living being. It is possible that one keeps memories of a previous life. You tell me this place in the paintings is an echo from my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all over the realm, and here I am protected from all that. But still I'm so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than everywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me, yet with him. The boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. Sir Gawain, he's one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He's the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. Who would voluntarily forego a reward in gold? Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one, when he asks us directly to our faces about the Grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the princess's presence. While you're at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command, General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general is sobered up. Now, do not wait too long. We must not give Ascania too much time. Oh dear. I can do without curves. They're unnecessary. Oh, come on. They're the most deadly weapon of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They're not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Melandis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the great sword superior to the katana. In Melandis, for all I care, they still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is the sky armor, and believe me, you do not want to face them with a great sword. I saw him. Sir Victor's coming. Act like a kid waiting for his present gun. Well, I do hope he brings the reward. I'm already getting gray hair. Miss Frederick said we'd be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor. There you all are. Little pumpkin man? He's like an onion dog or something? Supposed to be the best inn in town? You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeep, amber ale. Ah, disgusting. This bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. It's going down like water. Who is this guy? Good friend and the real reason why I am in Volandis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Terran. And this one here is Patras, also a friend of mine who helps me out with the more dangerous stuff. It's you. What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you made it to Torment. We're surprised. Me? Your goal was Torment anyway. Why didn't you accompany me till the end, huh? Do you remember that we're working for money? If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguards? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna's any different. Anyway, he will accompany me through Volandis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Volandis is the Grand Grimoire. And if you're telling you this because we need your help. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't mean that we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what's this all about now? I explained it to you earlier and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense. Alright, alright. I'll take the time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. Cameron is responsible for the Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. See what it is capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. You want to destroy the Grimoire? Grand Grimoire is the weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. You must destroy it before more lives are lost. I'll help you. Glenn, wait for their explanation first. Keep your voices low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. What do you want to know about? What exactly is the Grand Grimoire? It's the more powerful version of an ordinary grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energy. They can be found in old geological layers, generally formed in places with high ether deposits. The largest grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb, where the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally. Someone created it? We do not know. But a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the Fifth Epoch. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy an entire region, or to destroy entire regions, and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrained from doing so that we humans are still alive in the Seventh Epoch. Exactly. But we're not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? What do you want to know about? Where did the stone come from? The old text of the Fifth Epoch, it is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, but then it is no longer mentioned. Pardon me? Until about 5 years ago, stone laid in Terran's treasure chamber, where it was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gawain discovered its potential. Gawain? He was also in the throne room, a man with the white hair and different colored eyes. Gawain is the princess' advisor, and a colleague of Cameron. He's also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied in Nissa. This man is an R. Fortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He's trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible. We ran experiments with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then? Well, then that happened with Wernshire. Why was the stone there? Terran had defeated Grabos and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers. Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there, and what he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Torment, and will be used in the upcoming battle. This is certain? Yes, preparations are being made right now. How do we destroy it? This is the problem. We do not know. Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion. Only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone, nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Killian and I survived the explosion. Afterwards, the gemstone reassembles itself and can be used again. It means you cannot destroy it in any normal way. That is all your questions. Now, it just so happens that a few weeks ago I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandis. The Royal House keeps a list of all these gifts that are given to the king on various occasions. In such a list, I actually found the rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nalkilber from the Kindred Kindreld Monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists. And that's where you come in. You plan to go there and want us to accompany you? Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there, and we need some capable adventurers to protect us from them. Although while you're searching for information about the Grand Grimoire in this Nalkilber? An interesting name. Yes, information such as where did the stone come from, and how did it come into the possession of this monk. Might even find a way to destroy it. But we'll help you. You do not need to pay us. Hey, speak for yourself. The stone is not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger. That reasoning sounds familiar. Why are you telling us all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I do not understand this either. I have my reasons. I just can't name them. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter. Thanks to your trust, you have gained a new comrade in arms. Let me help you. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside the window. Stop! You there at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surrender. You're under arrest. What? For what reason? You should know too well, spies. It must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you're talking to? Gallows await. Move, now. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my ale, oh boy. Okay. Why does it change my formation? Swap you. Want Victorian over Glenn. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick BRB. We will be back in just a minute. Just gonna refresh my drink and use the restroom and be right back, okay? See you in a bit. Alright, chat, we are back. We're ready to fight these soldiers. Thanks, Hero. That unfortunately takes us out of overdrive. Ugh. Okay, very nice. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. All the spies. Did Glenn ask the prince for information about the grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Stealing from farm sport and collecting information about a super weapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. Do you honestly ask about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place and head for the monastery. We have not negotiated the payment yet. Stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. Stop right there, spies. I like Sienna being a number one. Shouldn't go there. Cannot escape. Someone is revving up their motorcycle outside real hard. The end of the line. This should kill. There we go. A dead end. Bloody hell, I can't go on anyway. Your struggle ends here. Let us buy some time. Move on. Stop. Stop this immediately. Stay out of this, or else... Princess? Leave them alone. They are my guests. Fortunately, we cannot do that. We have orders from the general to arrest them. Dare put the word of a general above that of your princess? Be gone. I command you, base-born knaves. Oh dear. Let us go and report to the general, or we'll be in trouble. Len. Princess, my goodness, you have my gratitude. No need, we overheard your conversation at the inn. You have... Princess? Wait, what? You have, princess? That's a weird ellipses there. I gotta go to sleep now because I have school tomorrow. I really enjoyed watching. Okay, thank you for stopping by, hero. See you again some other time. Have a good day at school tomorrow, and have a good night's rest. I'll see you later. You must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Terran. Just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know. You may continue to follow your plan, and I will not tell anyone about it, but only under one condition. What is that? Take Rob and me with you. Are you crazy? I mean, that's impossible, princess. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me. I don't want to stay here waiting for my brother to shatter Volantis into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. For Volantis and its people, I must act. The princess, as you've already noticed, is a capable fighter who wields magic. Rob's skills as a ranger will certainly be useful to us. I'd rather not involve the princess in a dangerous journey such as this. I know, but you do not have a choice. You either take me with you or you stay here. It's not a request, but a command from your princess. Heh, that's certainly a new character trait I hear there. Alright, Len and Rob, we'll head out together. The monastery is located in the northeast of the flower fields of Perpetua. If we have preparations to make in Torment, we should proceed unobtrusively. It is possible that the soldiers will return. Let us move quickly. I've not seen such fire in your eyes for a long time. Close the deal with the Grimoire. My hands are trembling with excitement. By you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. Wouldn't be wise to stay here. Also, haven't gotten my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Set out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. Okay. Off we go. Now, okay, formation. I definitely want Rob in. I think Patras can be... Well, okay. Actually, I had Glenn and Rob together. Patras and Victor? Or... Yeah. And then Killian and Len? Oh dear. We have too many characters now. Too many characters. Where are we supposed to go? Wait, this is like a side exit. So we got that new spear. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much more attack and magic that gives. Holy. Another cave right here. This place is full of secret caves. 2100 arc? Oh my goodness. to get that. I want that. I want that as well. How do we get in that forest? How do we get in there? How do we do it? From down there. Okay. Aha. How could she run her kingdom afoul so soon? I feared she would get wanderlust again and disappear, but right the same evening she arrived? Right the same evening she arrived. Interesting sentence. Apparently, Sir Victor and his companions have put strange ideas into the princess's head. Apparently, General Guston? Prince, bring Celestia back to me and remove her carriage from this world. Yes, sir. About him. Colonel Godfrey accepting the power? Things working out as calculated. The Grand Grimoire is rich in features. Does anyone else know about it, Cameron? Don't worry about him. He's a simpleton. He's simple-minded. Made up my own word for that. Well, it's a real word, but you know what I mean. And does not even know a fraction of the secrets behind the stone. Keep up the good work. What is that? So everything is taking its course, my love. Very impressive. Weapon is ready. Only the key is missing. The grave of Lady Reyna will be open soon. You worried about that red-haired boy? My old friend Victor is at his side. He will take care of him. Does he know who that boy is? Certainly. That's why he lets himself be accompanied by him. Oh. It's only a matter of time before his echo is awakened. Huh. Tip into Perpetua. When you said you would travel through some flower fields, I certainly expected something different than a swamp. But it wasn't always like this. In my younger days, I took the girls here on dates. You see thousands of flowers in every direction. What happened? Orange-haired lice ceased to fear. Though this area was spared by the explosion a year ago, the Grand Grimoire's repercussive effects still reached this area. Grand Grimoire did this? Yes, it corrupted the flow of ether in this area. Every animal or plant living here is mutated. Only within 1 year, that's... Please, let's hurry. Okay. Chat, I think I'm gonna call it here. Yeah. I'm a little tired, and, I don't know, there's a lot of reading in this game, and my voice is getting exhausted. So, we're gonna end it here. We'll be back probably tomorrow. Thank you so much for everyone for a fun stream. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye, everyone.